Hello everyone who might be watching this. This is my first time showing my voice on YouTube, and I am very awkward, but I'm going to try my best. This is not scripted, but you know what? I'm trying my best not to say but it's kind of in my vocabulary. So yeah, this animation was for my animation class, and it was a demonstration on how to make a bouncing GIF or GIF. So yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of how it turned out, but my class and animation teacher really liked it, so at least I have that going for me. So right now, I'm kind of just planning it out, like how I want it to look. Sometimes you need to plan out animations in a simple ball shape or circle shape to see how you want the movement to flow. And after that, I start doing the legs, because the legs are honestly probably one of the hardest parts for me, because the way they work is just kind of confusing to me. Then I start making the rest of the body once I've done more of the leg part. And this silly little bunny is just right on time for Easter. Not really, but you know, like fairly like Easter related, because Easter is like on 31st. If you celebrate it, then happy early Easter, I guess. I mean, it's just the month of Easter, so I did a lot of Easter themed things, that's what I mean. And yeah, so I don't have a name for this little creature, but he's very silly, and just a little guy, and yeah. So, oh, by the way, all the music behind me is Jack Stauber, because I love Jack Stauber, and he makes just such good background music, in my opinion. So yeah, and it just fits the vibe that I'm trying to go for. So, as you can see, there's a lot of onion skin and silly things happening. But now I'm starting to do the line art, and by the way, I was kind of rushed with this because I needed to get it done, so I probably could have done better on it, but I needed to finish it. But I really like how cute the bunny looks anyways. And I'm trying to fit it correctly for the next frame, because every frame is, sorry, there's a gnat, and oh, he fell. I don't know where he went, but anyways, I also get very distracted very easily, because I'm just silly like that, and I try to be authentic, because I'm not very good at masking anyways. So yeah, I just want to be a nice person and like have fun on YouTube and show my art and inspire others, really. So yeah, I guess you can consider this a tutorial on how to do a bouncing animation. It's, you know, I'm not a professional, but it's still out there for people, because yes, animation has standards, and like there are things that you can do to make your animation look better, but it's up to you how you want to convey how your character looks and moves and like all of that. So just because there's specific ways to make your animation look better doesn't mean you have to do it, because everyone's different, everyone has a different style, And honestly, for me, it's just what you're trying to tell to the world is the most important part. Of course, art is always amazing to look at because there's so many different styles and it's just awesome. But yeah, I wanted to say that because as an artist, I struggle so much on like thinking, oh, I have to do it this way, or like I have to make it look like this. I'm not good enough for the animation industry. But you know, everyone starts off in different ways, and everyone starts off not knowing what they're doing. So just continue to be motivated and continue to do what you want, as well as practicing like more professional ways. But like in the end, it's up to you. That's what it is. It's up to you to make it what you want. So yeah, I hope that helps anyone who needs to be motivated. Anyways, this is supposed to be a tutorial, but I just wanted to give like some motivation to anyone who needs it. And yeah, so I'm still doing the line art, so again, animation takes an extremely long time. That's why I don't post a lot. But I'm trying to get a better consistent schedule, but with school and everything, it's really hard, especially since I'm slow at doing homework in general and work in general, so it takes me a bit longer to post from just life. As everyone can probably relate to, life does take up a lot of your time. Yeah, so and a lot of the frames that I make will look very silly, because that's just how animation goes. You make very silly frames that look very like not right and not like obeying the laws of physics, but that is basically animation in a nutshell. Like it'll look correct when it goes, like when you play it, but in the eyes of an animator animating the actual scene, it looks very incorrect. But that's how it's basically like magic. It's an illusion. It's really cool how it works too, because like this frame is just really funny. Just his ears are like elephants, but it looks correct in the actual movement of when you play the video. So yeah, animation, you kind of really have to experiment with it. It's not just like a thing that is all simple, like not like it's definitely not simple, and you have to experiment a lot with it, but that's the fun of the animation. Oh, the gnat's back. Well, oh well. But yeah, that's the fun of animation. You experiment with it, you play around with it, you have fun with it. And eventually you'll get something that you love. Or, you know what, maybe you don't like it, and that's okay too. Because it's all a learning curve, and practice makes improvement. Because I never like to say that practice makes perfect, because no one's perfect. But you can definitely improve a lot with just a little bit of practice every day, even a little bit of practice every week. It doesn't matter how much you practice, because you will eventually be improving. I mean, you are improving. Every time you practice, you're improving. And yeah, now I'm coloring it, and he's so cute. I like to try to make coloring simple, because I'm not the best at shading in digital art yet, and also it just takes a lot longer to have to shade everything in anyways. So I just try to add some little details here and there to make him look more adorable and everything. So he has little spots on his face, because it's so cute, and little underbelly, adorable. He's just a little guy, and I love him. And now I'm adding a shadow underneath, because shadows actually really help the illusion of like 3D aspects, and like in 2D animation, like shadows are very important. So even if it's just really simple shadows or shading, which I need to learn for myself, and here's the finished project. Here's the next project. This is a little bird guy jumping, and it kind of has the same concept. I didn't have a time lapse for this, but this is like kind of the progress that I did for it, and I think he's really adorable too. So anyways, hope you liked it. This was very just silly, and I forgot to post yesterday, so I'm kind of rushing. But yeah, I have some stuff coming up, and I hope that people who watch my stuff will enjoy it. And I just want to help inspire people and motivate people to do awesome things, as well as sharing my own art at the same time. So, see ya guys. Have a good day.